Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode, another edition of Speak On Now podcast, and I'm your host, Darius Silver, aka Mr. GQ, bringing some unbelievable content for you, the masses, you, society, and you, the people, to inspire you to always, and ever to speak up. Speak up now. It's all to make you better. It's all to make you stronger, physically and mentally. That's what my job is, as your host, your favorite host. So I'm back, like always, for some incredible content, ideas, and topics. And I'm excited for today's topic. Whoa. What are you doing? You forgetting to hit the subscribe button? Stop it. What are you doing? You watching the Speak Up Now podcast, and you watching your host, Darius Silver, aka Mr. GQ, give you some unbelievable content. What are you doing? I need you to subscribe right now. Check out my social media platforms that you see on the screen, Facebook, Instagram, and this platform, YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you continue to tune in and watch the full episode. Come on now. This is the Speak Up Now podcast, where we're inspiring others to speak up and do better. Come on now, subscribe. Come on, subscribe. All right, let's get you back to the full episode. Boom. This is a funny one, a controversial one, and it makes people, some cultures or some sides of the aisle feel uncomfortable. So, I'm ready, I'm back. I hope you guys are excited for today's episode, because I know I am. As always, thank you for coming back for more and more. And if you're a new viewer, thank you for tuning in. And if you're a return viewer, as always, much love to you, much appreciation. So, let's go get right into the episode. So, if you're a new viewer, make sure you pay attention how we do things around here. If you're a return viewer, stay with me. Let's ride. So for today's episode, for today's topic is a funny one. As I always said in my introduction, it's a funny one. So for today's episode, for today's topic is why, from previous years, a lot of years actually, why is it every year more, I mean, you see on draft night, basketball or football, why do you see more than ever black athletes being surrounded by their woman as a white woman? I'm gonna say that's the topic for today. Draft night, black athletes, football or basketball, are surrounded by their women, with more white women as their woman than black women. Let me make this a disclaimer. I love all women, black, white, Hispanic, Asian Americans, Indian Americans. I'm a lover of all women, so I have nothing against any type of race of women. But the only reason I bring this to the forefront is because it's a topic that I feel like is every year stirs up a lot of opinions and perspectives about it. Yes, I know draft night for football and basketball have passed already, but I still don't get the fact that it makes people feel uncomfortable, and it gets people wants to speak their opinions and perspective about it. So I'm gonna give you my perspective and my opinion on it. Why is it happening, and why has it increased over time, and why do black people or the black culture or black women feel disrespected by it? I'm gonna get into that as well. That might be the first question I ask. I'll answer. My apologies. That might be the first question I might answer. So why do the black culture, black people, and black women feel disrespected every year for the last 5 to 17 years? When you see on draft night, the most important night of mostly black families and black men, football, basketball, they feel disrespected because they get the idea that black women or them as a whole are not good enough. That's what they feel like, to be frank with you. When black women see white women on TV surrounded by a black athlete whatsoever on football, basketball, about to get drafted, and they all they see is a white woman, next family, a white woman as a girlfriend, a white woman, maybe a black woman, white woman. They feel like, what do they have that we don't? You know, why has it increased over this much time? Like, what do they have that, as from a black woman's perspective, what do they have that we don't? What do they have that I don't? Oh, we show love. We always gonna be there for the particular man. We always gonna pick up the pieces. We're stronger mentally. We know how to stand up behind our man. We're not there for the monetary reasons. That's what the black woman's feeling like. They feel like that's what they are choosing over us. Let me say a disclaimer. I love all women. I'm not on one side of that. I love all women. Hell, I've been with white women before. So I have nothing against white women. I've been with white women before. Whatsoever. They are perfectly beautiful human beings, like black women are perfectly beautiful human beings. I have nothing against white women at all. So, but I'm giving it from a black woman's perspective. They feel like they might look, from their perspective, they feel like, at least black men as well, white women pretty much look better on their arm beside them than a black woman would. A white woman knows how to act in public. A white woman knows how to do this. A white woman can get them further in life than a black woman can. And I know times has changed since then, but that's in the mind of a black man when he have white girlfriends or different race of a girlfriend than a black woman. They feel like a white woman or a light-skinned woman can take them further, looks better on their right hip, on the right shoulder, looks better with them, can take them further. You know, they might say they just look better in general. They are attracted to them a little bit more. Those are some of the reasons that I feel like black women are choosing white women more over this day and age, or choosing to have a white woman on their right side on those important nights. Those are my opinions about it. My perspective about it. I could be wrong, or there could be more perspective, but those are my opinions about it. Everybody knows the controversial night when Russell Wilson, the quarterback of the Seahawks, and the Denver Broncos, and now the Pittsburgh Steelers. Everybody knows the infamous night when Russell Wilson had his white girlfriend next to him, and he was about to get drafted, and she thought she was set for life. Turns out he left her after the fact very, very shortly, and got with Sierra, which is the black one. Everybody knows that infamous story. So as a perspective of a black woman, they feel like a black woman is always left to pick up the pieces when it comes to these relationships with a black man and a white woman. The black woman feels like once that relationship ends with the white woman, the black man is gonna come crawling back for the black woman to pick up the pieces. That's what the black woman feels like. That's what I've heard from women that I've spoken with about this particular issue. Black families are feeling some type of way about it. Black women for sure, and just the culture, because it's like it's not like it's a trend that has happened over the last 5 to 10 years. It's like every year from 5 to 10 years ago, it's increased dramatically, like a trajectory. It's increased. Not like it's just happening every blue moon. It's increased, right? Do the research. Look, I don't have to say. Do the research. Look at previous draft nights, and just see for yourself. I don't have to tell you. You don't have to believe me. See for yourself. Like I said, as a disclaimer, I'm not against interracial relationships. I've been in one before. I'm not opposed to it. You know, so I'm not coming from a perspective where I hate white women or I hate this. I love all women. I love white women, I love black women, I love Hispanic women, I love all types of women. I just love women entirely. So I've been in interracial relationships before, but it just shows, I wanted to talk to you guys about the particular topic because I thought it was, I won't say funny, but it's a funny, serious topic, but it's a topic that makes some people feel uncomfortable about it. And as a black man, I don't mind talking about it. Black women definitely don't feel uncomfortable talking about it because they feel like they should have to say so. Why is it happening? Why has these trends increased over the years? And that's just a way of just saying that times have changed. Men want what they want, men like what they like, and men have their beliefs of what they believe. So I can't say that they're wrong for doing it because interracial relationships are happening more and more every single day and gotten stronger every single year. And I'm not opposed to it. But it's crazy how on draft night, that's all you see is we talking about black. Everybody knows in football, most of the time, is predominantly African Americans in football and basketball getting drafted. So predominantly, a good 70 to 80% predominantly. So when you see African Americans having a Caucasian woman on their side more year in year out, it kind of rubs the black woman the wrong way because it's like, damn, do they hate our culture or they hate us as black women that much? That's how the black woman's feeling. And do I disagree with the black woman? I don't, because they have the right to feel how they feel. Do I support how they feel? I do, because it's like they feel disrespected, and that's understandable. Just like we feel like, just like the black man feel disrespected if the roles were reversed, whatsoever. So I don't feel bad about how they feel, because it's like they have the right to feel how they feel, and the truth is the truth. That the data is the data, and we see it all the time in sports today. This world, you see more black men that are athletes, superstar athletes, the star athletes, all-star athletes that are with or married to a white woman. That's the trend, and it's crazy. Am I opposed to it? No, but the trend is still crazy. This trend is still crazy. I mean, I don't care. As a many out there is watching this episode, I'm pretty sure you guys can agree. The black woman is watching this episode. The black men are watching this episode. I promise you that you can agree. I'm all about giving all perspectives and being truthful about it and showing like, okay, having these tough conversations, these tough discussions, and that's what my podcast is all about. Giving fair and equitable conversations and making everybody feel comfortable and a little bit uncomfortable as well. That's what growth is all about, having these tough topics and talking about it. So, yeah, that's my perspective about it. I'm pretty sure that everybody has their own perspective about it. Some people just don't care about it. Some people just feel like just grow up. That's what life is now. Get over it. And some people just feel like it makes no sense. That's how everybody feels. But black women especially feel disrespected. Black mothers, some of them feel disrespected. You know, black aunties, black grandmothers feel like, damn, that's crazy. But I know you said just deal with it, times are changing. Yes, it's the truth, but you can't discredit how they feel, because like they come from a generation where it's not normal to see things like that, and over the past 7 to 10 years, it's like, damn, that's just crazy how times have changed. That's where they're coming from. That's where they're coming from, and hopefully this episode brings some new, I won't say new life, but makes you think a little bit. It's like, damn, that really is crazy. That's what I want you guys to get out of this episode. I want you to get in that mindset and think about that. Like, damn, that really is crazy. That's what I want you guys to get out of this episode. Also, I want you to give me your perspective down in the comment section. That's what I really want you to. What do you guys think? Is it fair? Is it crazy? Is it just times are changing? What do you guys think about it? I mean, it has opened my eyes up a little bit. Like, yo, that's all I see. And it's funny to me. Like, I know it's for a while now, but I'm like, you know, it doesn't really bother me because I've been in interracial relationships before, and I love all women, black, white, Hispanic. I love all women, so it doesn't really bother me. But you know, sometimes black women, it's mainly coming from a black woman's perspective, how they feel about this, how they feel about this particular scenario. And I understand where they're coming from. I don't disagree with it. I mean, you know, I don't disagree. And you can say, well, you're black, Darius, you're black. I mean, yeah, I'm black, but still, even as a white man, or even as a white woman, or a Hispanic man, you'd be like, okay, the black woman's perspective has a point. So, yeah, that's for today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I did. It was a funny one, interesting one, all of the above. But is it, like I said, some of my perspective about it, is it wrong? No, everybody has a right to be who they be with, who they want to be with, no matter who it is. Have times changed? Yes. Am I opposed to it? No. Will it keep on happening? Probably. Will people still feel disrespected about it? Yes, probably. But you gotta take the bitter with the sweet. That's how it goes now. That's what black men or black athletes want, because it just looks better for them, families, life, career, and mainly, most importantly, I guess that's what they're attracted to now, and it's okay. It's okay. That's what they're attracted to now. So that's my perspective. That's my opinions on it, on that particular subject. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys come back for more. Hopefully you guys like this video. Leave a comment on this video. Hopefully you guys, most importantly, share this video and subscribe and get everybody else that you know to subscribe to this podcast. So that's what I want. That's what I want. So hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I'm Mr. GQ, Darius Silver, and let's go ahead and end this thing out the right way that we always do. So if you're a new viewer, make sure you pay attention how we do things, and if you're a returning viewer, let's do our thing. So you know what it is. Stay mellow. Keep that mellow mind. Stay focused. Stay on a narrow path. Stay at peace with whatever that you're doing right now. And as my man Cam Newton says, aka Ace Boogie, you got one finger, one pinky, one thumb, one love. Boom.